fucking with me. They ain't fucking with me. Friday the 13th. Yeah. They ain't fucking with me. Friday 13th. Yeah. They ain't fucking with me. I'm fuck winnable. I'm so incredible. Eat them stars. Them stars, they're edible. Can't take man for a vegetable. They're talking about voting. What are they smoking? These man must be joking. Talk about vote, but my man are on votes. Go to the club, tell a girl, grab your coat. Cause you pulled, I rule. I've never been a fool. I used to sell drugs in school. Ain't cool. Yo, can't take bad man for no mule. When I jump on a plane, best have enough fuel. Yeah, when I talk about voting, them man must be joking. What kind of fuckery they promoting? Can't tell me about vote. I don't look like a dope. I've never been a dummy. Who you voting for? Go talk to your mummy. I don't know about Tory. I don't know about Labour. But my story's gory. And I've never been a hater. Put weed in a Rizla, no Beth. What? Weed in a Rizla. One bag of flavour. I told you before, I've never been a hater. But if you like live music and you're a bit of a raver, on the 28th of December, come down, check the flavour. Come down, check the flavour. It's the motive. I come through. Hold tight, everybody in the chats. Man like Jungle Jesus, I can see you in the flaps. Big up man like WB with the moon face. Jumping on the rhythm and we're fucking up the bass. Hold tight. Man like Oasis. It's not a blur, but I've been many places. I see many faces, interacted with different races. I went in, I don't know. Yo! Morning vibes, afternoon, it's afternoon. Jump on the mic. Hello? What door are you at? Oh, okay, you want to buzz you in then, isn't it? No. Yo, family, what one? No Jeremy Corbyn. It should be exorbitant. Let me come back. I just need to open the door for someone here. Give me a second, yeah? Yeah. Yaga, it's a national or ragga. You will get stabbed with a dagger. Yeah, I came back bad. I came back badder. Man, I get wrap up. Man, I get slap up. When you've got them gal there, rude boy, better strap up. Fling on the Jimmy. Don't be stingy. Cause the gal got things that'll make your ting stingy. Pull out the tingy. Bang on the man them. At random, catch you in Camden or Lambeth, come rolling. You know that I come through and I'm strolling, freestyling, I'm not trolling. Don't tell me about voting. What the fuck are you smoking? I got the dope ting. You wanted the Tories. Well, now you got the dopes in. You voting. What are you smoking? Man can't tell me about vote. I'm already on votes. Me and my people, we're ready to revolt. Don't tell me about vote. I've never been a dope. Now I ain't voting for Labour. I've never been a hater. But the man, they're like weird. They're like space invaders. They don't come from no earth. The man, there are demons. I ain't voting for them. I'd rather give my gal semen. Lay up in the bed. Like 10:30. Get me a Rizla. Some weed and a blem. Roll that up. Twist it and lighty. Old type Mr. Lee. Happy. Hope you're airy. Is what I meant to say. When I jump on the mic, I ain't come here to play. Yeah, I spit kind of slow. I mean, I keep kind of... Wow, where's my words? I'm waiting for my kettle to boil. Coffee time and that. Bad man Jedi in his robe. You will get punched up in your nose. You will get turned up, folded. You will get turned up, kind of like... You will get folded, kind of like clothes. Bad man Jedi, punch you in your nose. Don't tell me about vote. The man not on coke. Hey. Well, I go on vibes in, family. Just chatting shit, as you can hear. Be like my like raw beats, Mills Turk, family. Jungle Jesus, Sosa. Come on. For the nice and decent people. WB. Shizzle. Who's in the building? Who's actually going to come chat to me? Last night I did a quick live. I didn't see none of you up there. Caught you all by surprise. Hey, who's gonna jump on? Who's gonna jump on? Yo, who's gonna jump on? Let me just. Hey, you know what? When I kill all boils, things can't spoil. Hey. Shizzle man Izzo.
Yo, what
when they kill all boils, can't spoil. Listen, be worthy. Listen. Hold on. Shizzle. What am I, Jizzle?
Well, go on.
What are you saying to me?
I don't know why this
Everyone wants to see my kettle.
No, that's not. I used to have like ones not similar to that, but my mum used to have one similar to that back in the day.
Yeah.
I don't know why Base Welshman's getting gas because that fraud is in power. It don't matter which one of them's in power. It's all the same thing.
What was
You
said
get me?
yesterday?
No, Base Welshman's in your chat saying, "Oh, we're singing Jeremy Corbyn songs," like getting excited. Like it's like I said to my dad, and I said. It doesn't. I said to my dad, like I said, he's good. Boris is gonna win because it's an agenda.
Yeah, but hold on. Even if he doesn't win, what is it? What is it that we're saying would have happened?
Nothing would have happened.
Yeah.
Go on.
This is what I'm confused about. what was supposed to happen if he didn't win? You getting work now?
No, I got a little bit. I've got to take my son to nursery at 1 o'clock. I got a bit of time.
Power hour. I got appointment at 1 o'clock as well. Make this the power hour, right?
No worries. Go on, fam.
Yeah, family. I mean, let me pause this for a minute. I love this beat. I'm gonna play it back in a minute.
No, the beat's hard still. The beat's hard
Talk
still.
to me though. So you're saying?
Now, what I'm saying is, fam. Obviously, we know, that look, when Labour was in power, okay, they had systems where they was given a bit more money, We know once the new coalition government came in. They de-escalated everything, like police. They decimated everything. Everything was 5 more years of austerity. Under the current government that we have, we've had more terrorist incidents. We've had Grenfell Tower. Ain't gonna make no difference which one of them got in. It's just for us to draw lines, isn't it? People spent more. How long was the voting show last night? Nescafe. How long was the voting show on yesterday?
No.
How many hours? See, look at Base Welshman. He's gassed. He's gassed about the red and blue. He's gassed. Look, he's so gassed. Which one are you, Crip or you Blood? Which one are you, Base Welshman?
I'm for reality. I'm for conservatives. I'm not for money.
So you're for reality. So what's Boris going to do for you?
So the difference between the two is quite simple. It's been very
Yeah.
simple. That's why you had working class Labour voters voting for the Conservative or Brexit Party. That's why the Labour got slaughtered. It was a very simple
Oh,
choice. They were-
so this is all about Brexit, yeah?
Well, yeah, it just seems that the people have had their second referendum. All the Liberals would call the people's vote.
Okay. Do you know they've said the Brexit now will be 2021 or 2022? Every time they keep adding a year onto it.
Yeah. So,
You
so
notice
what
that?
was it going to?
So
What was it going to be with Labour? What was it going to be with the Liberals? What was it going to be with the SNP?
no, but you say you rest your case, Space Wolf. What I'm saying to you is Brexit's not going to happen. They're just going to keep delaying it.
Oh yeah, with the majority like that, carry on.
What are you going to do if they? What are you exactly going to do?
Look.
What is you exactly going to do if they don't come out? If they keep delaying it, what are you going to do?
Welshman, what you gonna do?
We'll be-
What you gonna do with the vote?
What are you going to do? You're going to vote again? You're
Big
going to
up
vote
family,
again?
big up family.
Family.
Big up Robbie. Big up my brother. No, what I'm saying to you, Base Welshman, how long has this whole Brexit thing been going on? How many years has it been going on now?
Yeah. So if you have a look on my avatar there, right, it shows you how many people voted for Remain and for Leave, right? And what you'll notice on that chart there, it'll say 486 at the bottom. That's the MPs that voted to Remain, and 160 were the MPs that voted to Leave. The reason why it hasn't gone through is that our civil service representatives, our MPs, have gone against their candidates in their wards. That's why they're supposed to represent their people from their ward. And what the MPs have actively done is work against the people's wishes and the people's vote.
Okay, bro. I just need to stop you there. When's the last? When's the
people?
Hold on, let me just say something, Robbie. Base Welshman, let me just say something quickly, yeah? One minute. Hold on, 1 minute. Base Welshman, when's the last time a government or cabinet minister has done anything for the fucking people? When's the last time they've done something that we actually wanted? When is the last time, bro? That's what I want to know. That's what you know. This is all politics. So what you're hoping for, it is politics, because what you're hoping for is this Brexit thing. It ain't gonna happen, bro.
Okay.
And
So
another question as well. Even to rephrase that question, when has a vote ever stopped any of their agendas?
It's never.
Well, that's it. The MPs do what they want to do, especially when it's a hung parliament.
Exactly.
It's not a hung parliament now. I don't think you understand that. It was the worst. It was the worst election results for the Labour Party since 1935.
Congratulations.
It was worse than.
Yeah, but Base Welshman, that's for people like you to start singing songs and getting gassed and going to the pub. It don't bother me. I don't care if it's the worst election result. I want to see what is Boris doing for me, Base Welshman. What are they doing for me? Nothing.
What have they done for me lately?
Yeah, they work for me, and they don't do fuck all for me, man. They don't help me.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. But that's exactly what we've seen. That's exactly what we've seen since 2017. We have seen some Conservative parties reaching the majority, 90% of Labour and 90% Liberal, actually going against the will of the people. And then the people have now turned around and they said, "Fuck you. You've stuffed us for years. You've got the people's wishes. We're going to fuck you." Half of these people couldn't vote Tories in a million years because they're staunch Labour. But they're Brexiteers too. They're left-wing Brexiteers. So what they did, they voted for Brexit Party. They've destroyed it. They've destroyed Labour. And Labour have done it themselves.
Well, fuck Nigel Farage. Fuck them man there. But all of them man, they're still getting paid. Don't care. Don't make a difference to me. But what's Boris doing for you, bro?
Well, he's going to get Brexit then.
Oh,
that's all I'm concerned about. That's all I'm concerned about.
Is that all you care about? Brexit, yeah?
Yeah. It's not really a choice, though, isn't it?
Democracy.
It's going to get done regardless of who's
Ever heard of democracy?
Wait, hold on. Can we hear Robbie? Please. Go on.
No, I'll say, bro, that's what I keep hearing from everyone, blood. Like Brexit. But regardless of who's in power, blood, like Brexit's gonna get done, innit? Regardless of it's this year, next year, the year after, it's gonna happen. So
Is it?
I don't understand the argument.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I mean, they've done the vote. They've done the
there was
referendum.
Definitely
Yeah,
gonna happen.
this is the second. Yeah, this is
And
the
when it
second
happens,
referendum.
When we
This
leave
is the people's vote.
Let's clarify, yeah. When we leave the EU, things are gonna get better. Yeah, is that what I'm saying? Yeah.
No way, no way, bro. It's gonna make no difference, bro. It's gonna make no difference.
Do you agree with that, Base Welshman?
I'm telling you.
Base
Yeah, well,
Welshman, what are you saying?
I'm just
Will it make a
smiling.
difference?
I'm just smiling.
Yeah, I get that. And congratulations for you. You're happy.
Yeah.
You know, it's like winning at the bingo or the lottery, but with no money.
Yeah.
Or losing your virginity to the ugly girl.
Without the orgasm. I get it. But like, seriously, all jokes aside, what is going to be the difference when we leave? If we leave the EU, if Brexit goes ahead, what's going to be the difference for us, Base Welshman? Take it away.
Well, we're going to have our liberty back. We're going to have democracy that has been taken away from the British people. We can make deals with the rest of the world. We can get let me finish. We can get professional people from all corners of the world, not just from mainly white countries in Europe. So yeah, we can get the right people for the right jobs instead of just getting people in the country.
Okay. All right.
So who's holding back our liberty? Whatever. Who's been?
Well, I don't know. I don't know if you're aware, but for the last 3 years, we've had the MPs sort of trying to take that away from us, and the EU are setting up things like the EU army now and stuff. So this is something I don't think we ever planned to be a part of.
But can you name like a law that when we leave the EU, that a law will be removed that's actually going to help or benefit us?
Okay, so the one that has affected us immediately, the Burko, they're supposed to be impartial head of the house, they got this Supreme Court which voted that we couldn't leave without a no deal on November the 31st, when in reality, the highest court in the land is not the British court anymore, it's the EU court. Do you quite understand? So the highest court in our land is an EU court. It's not a British court. That's the first thing, and we've seen that very recently happen. By the way, lads, I'm in work, so I might have to dart off in a sec.
I beg you answer the question before you leave.
I've moderated you, Base Welshman, so like your voice can never be silenced again by Mills Turk. Yeah. So now you're in the chat, and you're basically God. You know what I mean? You're basically God. You can do anything.
I'm just happy.
You've got conservatives in, and you're now a moderator on True Illuminati Live. Fucking hell, have a great fucking Friday. Could it get any better? They say Fridays are unlucky. Man. Yeah. Guys, if you want good things to happen to you, stand next to Base Welshman, because it's happened for him. I don't know what he's doing. This is cologne or what, but.
So what was it? I heard a bit about the doctor says I had to sort my son. I heard a bit about we're gonna get different professionals, and what else?
What else? What do you want?
Well, that's okay. What I'm saying is, I'm gonna get breakfast. Yeah. What I'm saying, Jez, is I don't own a business. I'm gonna get breakfast. What I'm saying, Jez, is I don't own a business, so therefore, all these different they don't. How is that helping me and my child?
I don't know. Ask the Base Welshman.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking Base. I'm saying to you, how is that helping?
So if I turned around and we just turned around and flipped this around and say, what was Jeremy Corbyn offering people?
Oh, so here we go. Listen, stop this whole Jeremy Corbyn thing, because we're not.
No, you can't just have it down the one road. It's a back and forth.
Because you want Brexit. You want Brexit. Yeah.
Well, I've told you why. I've already told you why. We can do deals with the rest of the world. We can get people from all over the world with the right qualifications to add to our economy. Okay.
So do we not do deals with America now? Do we not do deals with America now?
No. The EU restricts that. God.
No, that's down to the tariffs that we have. What do you mean? I mean, uh, can you name any of those restrictions?
Yes.
Like, what
The EU
countries are being restricted?
the agreement we got
Okay,
with
what
the
countries
EU
are we
restricts
restricted?
us. Well, the
what
majority of the
countries?
world, because we're restricted by the EU government. We're restricted by the EU
Well,
regs.
doesn't make sense because the majority of the world is Commonwealth.
Sorry?
Yeah, the majority of the world is Commonwealth. Something like that.
Well, that's
So
got
where is
nothing to
this
do with the
restriction?
EU.
What countries?
That's got nothing. That's got
Can you
nothing
name?
to do with the EU.
Can you name
rest
any
of
of
the
the
world.
countries we're restricted?
Okay,
to?
so the
which
the
countries?
EU. Okay, hear me out. The EU, right, accept anyone, right, basically, and from that, then they can come to Britain, and they can stay in Britain with no skills.
All right, that's not the question.
Whole
Though.
point.
That's not the question.
The whole point
Zero.
of doing an Australian system on points is you take the right people with the right qualifications to add to your society. Okay?
Yo,
And I
but
don't,
just
I
answered
don't
the
care
question. I
what
didn't
colour
answer
they
it.
are. I don't care what colour they are. They can be pink, brown, and purple. That's all I want them to do is have the
best
right
one.
qualifications to
Yo, babe,
improve the country.
you answered the
But that's
question.
EU
I didn't
law,
ask.
Roachman. That's EU law that you're talking about. To bring skilled people here, they need to have money. They need to have a place to stay. That's all EU law. It's the UK government that weren't holding up the law. So how can you blame EU
Hold on,
for
though.
that?
But hold on. How did this get diverted to immigration? I asked you what countries are we restricted to trade with it from the EU, and you diverted
Okay,
it to
because we have an agreement with the EU, right? We've got to stick to that. So we can't just go for free trade agreements with anyone in the world because we're restricted by the deal we got with the EU. I've got to go. I've got to go on mute. Got customers.
Oh, that's true.
That's it. This is what I'm saying. All these guys are all celebrating like they've won something, when really and truly they've literally been brainwashed. This is literally mass hypnosis like it's this. Yeah. A few little things from the media, a few stories have caused them to sway their opinion, even though they know Boris is a fucking idiot.
What I'm saying, Mills, that's what I said to him. How does that affect me? How does leaving the EU help me? What does it do for me? Does nothing. Do you know what I mean? I'm still on minimum wage. It doesn't make no difference. Like none of that shit helps me, man.
Yeah, bro, it's not gonna change. It's only gonna get worse now, bro.
Yeah.
But
they keep adding a year on to the leaving the EU. Every time they talk about it, they're adding more time on. So it's gonna be.
You got to remember, all this time since they said they're gonna leave the EU, look at what's happening with markets. Everyone's overstocking. Everyone's buying more than they're supposed to. Everyone's basically getting ready to leave Brexit when we don't even know when it's gonna happen or how it's gonna happen. So people are just buying. The economy's still booming. Does that make sense? So in a way, they don't want Brexit to get done.
This is what Jed's been saying forever. Like they don't want Brexit. It's a joke, man.
I can't shut up, man. Your eyebrows are lost.
What's she saying?
Saying Brexit's never gonna happen. I'm lost. Which I don't know.
I don't believe it's gonna happen either, Raw, man. I don't believe it's gonna happen.
I think it's gonna be. I think they may delay it for as long as possible, but I don't see how it could just not happen.
Why?
100%. It's gonna happen.
They're just gonna ignore it.
It's gonna happen. It's because we're gonna leave the EU. They're gonna make the public think that we're vulnerable and we're shit, and then we're gonna have to lean against US, and then the US are gonna fully take advantage of the situation, like they are.
They're gonna fuck us up.
I mean, they're gonna privatize the health service.
NHS. Yep.
Yeah. Second of all, they're gonna start getting rid of all the organic foods that we have. We're gonna move on to GMO foods. We're not even gonna know what food the GMO ain't.
Yep.
Every time.
That's true.
War, even though we're their little puppies, now it's gonna be 30. We're gonna follow them every single time they do something. What else?
Apparently, they're gonna rewrite the the human rights.
Of course they are.
So, yeah, of course.
Not that we had it in the first place, but now it's completely gone off. Like, this is people voted for it to go. That's the worst thing.
No, but Mills, I will say though, when man was in jail, they brought in some things. European law that you can't squat. You don't have to squat.
What do you mean you have to squat?
Because that's what man started saying, innit? You know when you get strip search, innit? They want you to squat, innit? Wanna hear
Yeah.
your,
Squat.
they wanna hear your knees crack and all them kind of foolishness.
Madness.
And they
So
brought
you
out
know-
some. They brought out some.
you-
Look, so man straight up refusing, innit? Man saying it's European law. Man just used to cite that. And man never had to squat. Even the razor
question
wire
of-
and
Politics is deep, you know.
this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
The
saying to you,
razor
Judge.
wire in the jail, whether you have to squat and cough, like some
Yeah.
mad thing.
Yeah.
Actually,
man's trying to.
You know what? We should have put a little thing together of like how these EU laws affect like the roadman,
Yeah.
For real.
duty free on Rizla.
Yeah. Man don't realize like, but like I said, Judge, whether we're in, whether we're out, how does it benefit us right now on the panel? How does it help
Well, I'll
us?
be real. I've said this for 1,000 years. My belief, and I could be wrong.
Mhm.
My belief is that ultimately, people like me, you, and a couple man on the panel are not actually gonna feel deep effects of us being in the EU or not being in the EU. I think ultimately the main thing is gonna be like travel is gonna be a little bit different,
Yeah.
and you're gonna get like, some different products coming in. I think personally, I feel like this is more about shuffling the government and destabilizing like the infrastructure than it is about us leaving Europe. I think if we leave Europe, there's always going to be a bigger club for us to join. I think ultimately the EU is too small, and what they actually need is like a NATO group or the South Pacific or Atlantic Ocean group or whatever. But you're going to see that these world groups are going to become less individual and more globalized. Like if you look in how anything works in capitalism right now, franchises, chains, small companies get bought up by bigger companies that buy them out and blah blah blah. And this is what I can see happening with these unions. Yeah, these little unions and these little conglomerates of nations. They're gonna be like more attached to like bigger groups. Therefore, more of the world is gonna be sliced up into smaller pieces. I hope that made sense. But yeah, for instance, you know, you got the African Union, blah blah blah. But some of these unions are gonna start melting. They're gonna start disintegrating, and then new ones are gonna be formed. New, more powerful. All basically, we're heading towards one world government. Like that's the end of it. Like that's all it is. So whether you're in the EU or not, yeah, we're heading towards the one world government. Yeah. So if we leave the EU, I believe that we're gonna get involved in something else. It's gonna be another 5 years of this next thing that we're supposed to get into, and everyone voting and not voting and blah blah blah. Before you know it, 10, 15 years has passed, man. This ain't gonna change our lives. Life is changing. We can't blame Brexit for the stuff that's about to happen and the stuff that's happening. It's been set in motion for decades. Do you know what I mean? Been set in motion, man. All to destabilize and all at the same time, while we've got some pantomime looking prime minister, so that the people can lose absolute hope in like their leadership as being intelligent, wise people, and we can see them for the clowns that they are, and realize that it's all about puppet masters. Realize it's all about big business, big pharma. Realize these are the people that are really actually calling the shots in our day-to-day lives in terms of legislations, what is legal for us to consume, what is legal for us to drink. Do you know what I mean? How long it's legal for us to be desk without a break, how long, what's the minimum pay, blah blah blah. All these things like are going to be decided anyway, regardless of whether we're in the EU or not. It's a piece of other motherfucker, and everything on Brussels. Oh Brussels, Brussels. Like, man, I think if you get into politics and that, you are smack bang in the middle of a Premier League, of what else can a religion, I don't know, reality TV. It's all of these things. It's just something for you to think that you're involved in where the world is going, where they drop you little hints of the truth and bare bullshit, and you just think you know what going on, and ultimately you don't. You know, I said, I'll tell you what I was doing yesterday. You're not gonna laugh at this, yeah? Yesterday,
Oh,
yesterday I was out sticking these up.
they don't want us to vote. They don't want us to vote, yo.
They gave me one of these as well.
What they're saying? Don't vote.
They don't want us to vote.
They don't want us to vote. So basically, yesterday, I got paid to hit the streets and ask people if they're voting. And if they say yeah, they're voting, I'm gonna ask them. I ask them why do they think it's important to vote? And if they're not voting, ask them why they decided not to vote. And like I had to document some evidence of that so I can get paid. But yeah, it was mad, bruv. I was in Kensington High Street, up and down the road with my friends, asking people and sticking up these stickers and actually talking to people about voting, which I never thought I'd be out there doing. And I'm happy to say a lot of the YGs and a lot of people in general were just like, man, I ain't fucking voting. Asked one man, why have you voted today? He said, nah. I said, so why are you not voting? He said, because I'm still there. My polling station is nowhere near, I'm nowhere near my polling station. I live in Essex and I've been working. So that means he just misses out on his vote, right?
Yeah.
So like, I thought that was interesting because I thought you could vote anywhere. I didn't realize you had to vote.
No. You got to vote in the polling station.
This was a general election. This is it wasn't a national one as well, so you have to be local.
Yeah.
Local, innit?
Well, I didn't even know he was doing that, man. I did see a couple of people walking around knocking on doors, talking to people, but
yeah, I'll be real. I'm telling them like I ain't voted when they ask me because like some of them feel like, oh, are you gonna tell me I should be voting and that? Like man was like, bro, I'll be honest with you, brother. I don't think my vote's even worth it. I'm like, oh, what? Can we film you saying this? He said, yeah, cool. Yeah, man. Like, I feel like my vote was a waste of time. Like my parents voted and my parents voted. And they never seemed happy with none of their outcomes. And now I'm gonna start voting, and I ain't gonna like.
Same thing, bro.
Counted, you get me? So we had a little debate. You know, I was being the advocate. I was like, oh, why don't you think your voice is counted? And he just like said what I think. Like it's just
Punch and Judy.
yeah, it's joking, man.
WWF.
And one thing I always wondered as well,
I thought the exact same thing, bro. I voted for Corbyn the last 2 times because I thought he was the son in the work.
Me too.
Matt Savage. If you're against Brexit, you support the New World Order because you think the New World Order is just wanting us to be part of the European Union. But what if the New World Order was to destroy the European Union and create an even bigger, all-encompassing thing that brought in places like America, like North America, and Canada and shit like that? Now you got to think about it, man.
The European Union can't be just the one world order. It has to be more than that because it doesn't encompass the whole world, does it? So
I know what you mean, though. Stu, who was it that said it? Matt Savage. I know what you mean. I just think it's slightly a little bit more complicated like that. Than that.
I think the EU.
Those that want to remain and those that want to stay, ultimately, it's not going to affect this new world order. It's part of the agenda, but that's just me, man.
Yeah, but you know what, Judge? You know what I think it is. Yeah, I think like the EU was brought in as a trial run because they can't just bring it in it. They can't just They have to create some kind of crisis, innit? So what they're going to say is all these countries can't get along. All these countries can't agree with trade. If we just have one system, one everything, one rules, then do you know what I mean? Everyone's going on the same path. Do you know what I mean?
So I think that I think somebody's probably like written a lot about how in their predictions how leaving the EU or being for the EU, like how the EU and the New World Order coincide. I think I need to do a little bit more
Research, yeah, me too.
research on like the current standings, because I understand the EU and the EU law, but now the current standings of when we leave the EU, how that works, and what actually we're being. Big up Sosa.
Big up, sister. So.
What actually we're being herded into.
100%.
Where is it? Where are we going? Where are we going, man?
You know what, gents? Think about it like this, yeah? Was the UK not part of building the EU in the first place?
I swear they were, yeah.
So for them to want to come out of it and then get rid of it, there must be a plan in place. There is
No,
no
but what-
way.
What I did
that
hear,
you
Mills,
can
is
create the
sorry
EU.
to cut you,
If
Mills.
they
What I did
wanted
hear,
to- the UN, the NATO, the NATO, they were all put in place for a reason.
what I did hear, Mills, is when that Prime Minister Ted Heath was negotiating,
Yeah.
they all knew about his child porn and kiddie, his pedophile habits. So what apparently was that Germany was used that to blackmail him or something like that. That's what I did hear. I was doing some sort of research into it.
Bro, we know that's bullshit because there's fucking pedophiles in this current government right now, bro. Let alone the fucking royal family. So
Yeah, we know that, but what I'm saying is, if you're Prime Minister and they've got that dirt on you, then obviously they can control which way what you negotiate, what you don't, innit?
Well, to be honest with you, if you're doing something like that and you're Prime Minister, the best thing for you to do is come out openly and say what you done wrong and accept your punishment. Especially
Yeah,
if
but
you're
Mills,
trying to be a leader of the world.
Yeah, but Mills, that's not how politics work. The more depraved you are, the easier they can control you. Because obviously, if you're a guy that goes into office, you do drugs, you do all these kind of things, when they want you to do a certain thing and they know it's morally wrong, you're not going to question it, are you? Because they'll just say, well, look, remember this time when you did this thing? You know what I mean? So,
Lads,
Yo.
Ted Heath was a pedo, 100% pedo. He lied to
Yeah.
the British public when they went in. And just to give you a heads up on how
Mate,
far this
that
pedo shit.
doesn't make your argument any stronger. It makes your argument weaker. It shows that the
Look,
people.
Look, I'm just making a point. I'm not making an argument. I'm just making a point.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey Epstein, right? This is exactly what Jeffrey Epstein used to do. He used to set up VIPs with girls, get them in awkward situations, and blackmail them. He's a Mossad agent. This is what we're talking thousands of VIPs.
yeah,
all
this
being
is what I was getting
controlled
the
by
information.
Jeffrey Epstein.
This is what I was getting
Yeah,
the information from. That's what I was getting the information from. That case. That
Yeah.
it was coming back.
Yeah.
The whole blackmail scam that they were running. That's been running
Yeah.
for quite a long time.
Yeah.
So this just
And like
comes
Jeffrey
to show that means there ain't no democracy left in this fucking country, and that everything is set up. So no matter what you vote, they're gonna have their policies go through anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Okay,
agree.
Lion, you were saying earlier on about you're on the minimum wage and you don't get that's not going to improve. Well, that's the problem. And the thing is, if you're going to take immigrants with no qualifications, that's only going to get worse. This is why you need a point system.
Bro,
We don't need numbers. We need the right people. We need the right people.
Wilson.
That's what I'm all about. Your minimum wage job isn't going to get better when you drag in more people with not great qualifications. That's just going to get worse for more people.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, okay. To take me as an example, when my job was advertised, it's a skill that I never had. Yeah, so they had to train me. Yeah. It's a private company. So when the minimum wage goes up, they have to boost my wage anyway, because I have to get paid more than the minimum wage.
Yeah.
So I was trained to be a brake press machine operator, which is just basically folding server cases. So what I'm saying is, all the people that join, whether you're Polish, whether you're England, whether you're bloody Angolan, everyone is trained.
Yeah.
Unless you've got previous experience, and even if you're previous experience on forklifts, they make you take the license again. I'm saying, how is the current situation with Boris and the austerity people gonna help me? Gonna help my family?
Right. I've just made the point. It's a trickle down effect.
Yeah.
Right. If you just drag in people, right, that will fill up the low skilled jobs, the more minimum wage jobs. That's just going to make your job. That job application, instead of having 50 people, had 70 people looking for that job. It just makes it all worse. I've got no problem with immigration. You've got to get the right immigration in to improve the country. I totally get we need immigration. I've got no problem with immigration.
So what is the evidence that the immigration we have so far is the wrong immigration. Like I said, in Wales, how is
Are you serious, Jenna? Are you serious, man? You serious,
Huh?
mate? You serious?
Yeah, because
wait, 1 second. You know what's important for us to do, Base Welshman? No matter how much we already know, it's for us to like consider those that don't and take time to explain certain leanings. Because once you explain your stance, then people are less likely to agree with you, to disagree with you, because they're gonna have more understanding of what you mean. Right about now, we can be disagreeing with each other, and we actually hold the same views. So let me find out from you. You brought up immigration. Like in a nutshell, in Wales, what is immigration doing to you in Wales, and how is it affecting you adversely?
It doesn't affect me personally, but it obviously it affects the jobs market, because, like I keep saying, when you get people with either no or very little skills, they'll take up jobs in the country that British citizens would have most probably got. Okay, so well, there's more people out for the job. It's like everything. There'll be more people in schools, more people in your health centres when you need a doctor's appointment.
Didn't the EU create more job opportunities for everybody in Europe? Isn't that one of the selling points? Being able to travel and be a
okay. So let's talk about travel. So what's going to stop you travelling to, say, for example, Spain, to anywhere in Europe? Tell me what's going to stop you from travelling there?
What's going to stop me? Nothing that I'm aware.
Because I heard of, I think it was Lyon and the guy on the bottom left, Mills, saying about us travelling abroad. Well, what's going to stop? What's going to change? I know what's going to change.
If you leave the EU, what's going to change? I think I don't know. Maybe
nothing. Nothing's going to change. We can visit anywhere in Europe.
Hold on. No, that's not true. You're gonna need a visa to go to Ireland, and within.
Jedi, please stop, mate. Please stop.
We
don't need a visa to travel anywhere in Europe. Okay, anywhere in Europe, in or unite, in or out of the EU. Okay,
but that's not gonna change at all.
Nothing's going to change. The only thing that's going to change is your health card. Your health card, your EU20 card, or whatever it is, which gives you basic health care. But if you do something yourself, which I'd fuck my foot up on holiday, and you show them that card, no fucking doctor wants to serve you, because you got to fill out all the fucking forms and do all the paperwork.
Okay,
shit. I ended up just paying them euros.
Welshman, this is why it was important for you to break down how immigration affects you. Because by what you've just said, you're confirming that leaving the EU is going to have next to little impact on us, right?
Yeah. So let me just get the other point out. So it's the EU card that we won't be accepted for anymore, and our British driving license might not be accepted. So the only thing you've got to do is go to the post office and get an international driving license, which is just a form you fill out. But that's basically the only things that would stop us from going abroad and just carrying on what we're doing at the moment.
But this is all speculation, though, isn't it? Because it's all going to be
no. This is fact.
The deal that we have.
What you were saying
we don't have
early on was speculation.
What did I say?
Well, I mean, whether it was yourself personally, but it was someone on the panel earlier on who's saying, we can't go to Europe now. We're gonna have restrictions and stuff. It's just absolute, just fear mongering.
But it's all speculation, though, isn't it? Because you can't confirm or clarify anything. Without a deal, we're still. Well, if we're in limbo,
we can travel anywhere in Europe. Not a problem.
Right now. Yeah, right now.
Yes, but today we could leave today. You could leave today and spend a month in Spain, no problem. You might need to fill.
Base Welshman, Rooted Welsh, pointed out that you need a visa to go to Russia, and Russia is in Europe.
Yeah, not to islands. You needed a visa to go to Russia anyway, because a couple of Welsh boys had to go over there for the football, and they needed like temporary visas. So yeah, but that was happening when we were in the EU, because it may be in Europe, Russia, but it's not part of the EU.
Okay, fair enough. That's facts. Yeah. Okay, so I'm in agreement with you that leaving Brexit for me is not going to make a big deal. So all this hoo-ha is not about actually Brexit. It's about what? It's about the fact that Britain voted and the government tried to overrule the vote. Is that what the issue is? What is the
Well, the
why is
politicians. The politicians.
Why-
So everyone, the people spoke, and the politicians went against the people. This is like, you know, the underlying issue amongst everything. And democracy is everything in this country. And if they had taken that away from us, which, let's be honest about it, Liberal Democrats, the unliberal, undemocratic fascist party, the Liberal Democrats, wanted to revoke Article 50, forget about Brexit. You know, they should change their name.
Yeah,
I mean, that's why, and the people spoke, because guess what happens? Jo Swinton lost her fucking seat last night. She's now resigned from the Liberal Party because she can't fucking be the leader of the Liberal Party unless she's a sitting MP. A constituents told her to fuck off, bitch.
Yeah, well, politics is passionate, definitely, but I mean,
yeah, but I mean, it just so happens that she's the head of the Liberal Democrat Party, which when you say something like that, we're going to stop Brexit, outright stop it, you can't call yourself that anymore. Do you understand? You know, it's the biggest democratic vote in our history, and she wants to forget about it.
Glad to see the lunacy in all of this. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. Like, because so Brexit, in your opinion, is not going to really affect anyone in any major way.
Well, no, I think it might affect. You know, it's going to affect. But, you know, on certain facts, like going on holiday in Europe, nothing changes. Like I said, the only thing that changes is the
license.
It's the license and the EU health card. Because we're not paying into that anymore.
Did you vote?
Rooted knows. No, I didn't, because I live in a very, very high Labour constituency. So it has a majority of like 10,000 or something. So it was a pointless exercise for me. Under the current voting system, one past the post.
But I was told, by many politically activated people that you have to exercise your right to vote. Like that is your right. So you kind of shocked me with the fact that you're so passionate about it, but you've not. Decided
I get it. Well, I haven't hidden it away from anyone. But for me, for my case, in the electoral ward I'm in, it's not a referendum we're voting for now. My vote doesn't count for anything.
You sound selfish. You sound selfish. You sound like you only care about your little. Like you rabbiting on about Britain and what's going to happen for Britain and blah blah blah, and then really you only care about your little bit in Wales.
What do you want? I don't understand how you get to that. How do you get to that, Jedi?
Because you can't be bothered to vote. So you're like,
it wouldn't have made it wasn't
in my area, in my constituency. I can't change anything. So
that's all my vote. That's all my vote means. It's for my electoral ward. Doesn't mean for because I know that they've got such an overall majority. It wouldn't have made my vote doesn't make any difference for me in my ward. If it was a different ward, 10 miles away, of course I would have voted because it was much tighter, but it wasn't. It was a foregone conclusion. It's a referendum vote's different. A referendum vote.
Does your vote not go towards who is actually prime minister?
No.
Why not?
No. It goes to the MP. It goes to the MPs that I'm voting for, and the MPs then go forward to make the numbers up. Yeah. So a referendum goes to either remain or leave. But obviously, yeah.
Well, I'm with you. In voting is a futile exercise. That's my stance right now. I believe that politics is a big pantomime, and many people are caught up in the illusion that voting somehow changes the course of history in this country, and I'm not convinced of that. So that's why I don't vote. I don't even know if I'm allowed to vote. Actually, I can't remember. Well, yeah, that's why I wouldn't even try vote.
I'm a working class lad. I'm not rich and under any imagination. But the reality is, when you've got an opposition leader, right, that he hasn't got a money tree, he's got a money forest. He's promising you everything. He promised everything on 2017. Now he's promising you like fucking everything and your fucking auntie and fucking everyone. You know what I mean? And people didn't buy it. People, you can't just keep on throwing stuff. Oh, we'll give you free stuff here. We'll give you free stuff there. I mean, people weren't buying it in the end. You think, how would you pay for this shit? Seriously. I mean, there was an economist mentioned Boris's plans, the Conservative plans, and said they cannot make this work. They haven't got the money. You can't make it work, right? And when asked about Corbyn's plans, Corbyn's plans was like 500%, like 30, 40 billion on top of Boris. I got to go. I got a customer. So I'll be back.
Yeah.
You say, Raw?
No, what I don't understand with this voting thing, like the party that lost, like all the promises that they made, the next week in the election, why do they never repeat the same promises that they want to tell the people?
Because there's new problems, there's new focuses, there's new buzzwords that swing the public opinion or to
I hear that.
So
I hear that.
It's last time it was Brexit or whatever. Before that, it was like, I don't know, the NHS or whatever. There's just main things in it. Like vote if you don't want this to happen, then you better vote. There's always something in it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, it's just a manipulation, man, for the time, innit? I don't see.
I've not seen anybody happy. Like, for instance, I asked somebody yesterday, how many times have you voted? They said they voted about 5 times or 4 times. Yeah. And then I asked them, okay, so out of all the times you voted, have you ever been happy with the result of your vote? Like, have you ever voted for someone and maybe they got into power, and then when they got into power, they did what you voted for them to do? That was I asked that to Ultra. I asked that to Ultra, and he couldn't say yes. So, and this is how I feel. So then, what is the fucking point? Everybody that votes is pissed. You get me? And if you vote, if your party that you support is in, then the thing you say is, oh well, we need to give them more time because the last party left them in a mess.
That's what I'm saying. And it's only they got 5 years.
Yeah. That's how they generate it.
This is the argument I had in one of my groups. Like, I almost got into a proper argument and shit, but man telling me I'm all self-righteous because I'm telling you that because like, it's a waste of time. But I asked him one question in it, like, what vote has ever made a change? Like, what had a significant change? Like, just give me one in it. The best they can come up with was fucking EMA. Like EMA, you're £30 a week. That's what I'm saying, man. It's just this illusion of change, man.
Yeah.
And then what do they say? The statistics: 40-something% of people didn't even vote, and those are the people that are registered to vote. What about the rest of the people that are not even registered? So man, it's just an illusion, man.
Even vote.
Yeah. And they'll be like, oh yeah, like you could have made the whole, like you could have made the change, man. You could have been the difference. That's what they would have said, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they would have. That's basically that's the argument. I see someone written, if you don't vote, don't moan. You know what I mean? And obviously that's the tagline.
But realistically, less people. Everyone's losing face, man. Less people are voting now. Every year, well, every election, I think less people vote. They realize.
That makes sense. That would make sense to me. Like, that would make total sense to me. Yeah. Less people want to be involved because the longer they go on, like after 20 years of voting, you're like, yeah, I'm not hyped about this. They're all dickheads, all of them. You know, if you, I don't know. It's only those that with the really centralized viewpoints. They're the ones that are really invested in this fucking politics thing. But
man,
I don't know. And I'm not knocking people. I feel like it's another religion. That's just how I feel.
I mean, depends how you look at it, innit? I would tell people not to vote, but I mean, if you're doing it for just like policy changes. And yeah, do your thing, innit? But if you think there's actually going to be a change in this country, then yeah, you're fooled, innit? But I think, you know, the conversation we was having before about what if no one voted?
Yeah.
Apparently in the not the you can vote for none of the above, apparently.
Yeah, and what does that mean?
Like, just to vote for nobody, basically.
Huh?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Oh, shit, man. Oh, my sound is gone, man. Fuck's sake. Hold
Yeah.
on.
We got the 56 people in the building. Please hit the like button, family. Hit that like button. And yeah, hit up the PayPal, drop a little donation in there, show some love. Hope you're having a good Friday.
I'm gonna have to jump out.
7 o'clock on the dot. Yeah. You know, I got to roll out somewhere for like 10-15 minutes. Since there's not really no one on the panel, Baseballsman's at work and whatnot. I'm gonna lock the stream off and probably start again when I come back. You know.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna stream and then I'm gonna start again when I come back.
Hello.
So big up to everyone. Yeah.
Hello.
Hope you lot are not. Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
What's that? Yeah, I was saying I was gonna leave and I'll be back in like about 20 minutes.
Oh man, I got shit to do. Nice one, Jedi.
All right, no problem. Bro.
Cheers, man. Cheers, nice one. Cheers, pal.
Yeah, mate.
I'll be back. Like return of the Mac. Yo, you lot have a good Friday and that, yeah? If I catch you on the other side, I'll catch you on the other side. If not, later. Don't forget to hit that like button, yeah? And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you always know when I'm coming on, if they send you the notifications. Because I'll be back on soon. And I want you lot to join me again, you get me? So yeah, man, big up yourself. I'll take all the man them, all the gal them, all the kings, all the queens, all the brothers, all the sisters. You know what I mean? The left and the right. And those in between. Kinda. You know what I mean though? Alright.